Yesterday, I posted a quote on Instagram that said, even if you don't feel like doing it, get up and do it anyways. That's called discipline. I received some feedback saying that even doing small things like cleaning the house or going out for a walk, hitting the gym, suddenly felt easier and doable after reading that. All of this just made me realize how many of us struggle with self-discipline, especially when we don't feel motivated. And it got me thinking about a conversation I had with a friend recently. We were talking about how so many people start to feel overwhelmed on Sunday night just before Monday starts and they have to go back to work. So why do so many people hate Mondays? It's because for so many of them, work is not something that they love. Some studies show that 80% of people are not happy with what they're doing and are stuck in jobs that they don't love. And that's exactly why there's this Sunday night dread. And maybe you're thinking that's exactly how you feel, but you depend on your job. So what can you do? I completely understand that. We spend a huge part of our lives at work. So the idea of spending your time doing something that you don't enjoy is actually really overwhelming. Now you might be wondering what self-love and self-discipline have to do with it. Well, everything. Self-discipline is the main thing when it comes to self-love. It's what allows you to create a life that really fulfills you. And it's the foundation of creating habits that will support your growth, for pushing past resistance, and for working towards things that will bring you happiness and peace. And this applies to all areas of your life, not just your career. So how do you get out of this loop? First, you need to discover what you love and what comes naturally to you. Think about it. What do you love to do so much that if money wasn't in the question, you would do it anyways? What do you feel you were born to do and that brings happiness to your heart? Then self-discipline becomes the main thing. Maybe you can't quit your job today or switch careers overnight. So what do you have to do? Dedicate your time towards the things that you've decided that you want to pursue and what you've decided that you actually enjoy doing. Will you have to sacrifice things for this? Most likely yes, and that could look like waking up earlier or staying up late, skipping some weekends out, basically just avoiding short-time pleasure. Success isn't about the choices you make, it's about the sacrifices you make in order to get to what you want. And being mature is about giving up those short-time pleasures in order to get to the main goal. Invitations will come and many things will try to get in your way to derail you to get to where you want. That will happen as soon as you decide to make a change, but you have to be firm and you have to say no. You have to deal with laziness, distraction, self-sabotage, but you have to learn to say no and stay true to yourself. For example, scrolling on social media. I don't have time to scroll through videos that don't add value to my life. Sure, some things are funny, but if I pay attention to everything, I won't have time to focus on what truly matters to me. And the same applies to you. You need to be really focused on what you want. Whether it's passing an exam, getting a job, getting a promotion, or finally starting that business that you want. You need to focus, give your best, and make sacrifices to get there. Do not trade what you want most in life for what you want in that exact moment. Think about what you want most in life. Then don't exchange it for a fleeting, temporary feeling. Chasing only what feels good in the moment is a childish mindset. A child doesn't want to go to school, brush their teeth, or take a bath. But as adults, we must understand that life doesn't work that way. To enjoy long-term rewards, we must give up certain things. Now, how does self-love and self-discipline relates to relationships? If you are in a relationship that doesn't make you happy, that is just for appearance or convenience, you need to tell yourself, I love myself too much to allow myself to stay in that situation. If you already broke up with someone, then you need to tell yourself, I love myself too much to keep suffering over this. It's over. It didn't work out. I'll move on with my life for my own sake. This is self-discipline of thoughts and emotions. And when you control your thoughts and emotions, you can control your life. Your health is also a direct reflection of self-love and self-discipline. When you see unhealthy food like biscuits, chocolate, burger, you should tell yourself, I love myself too much to allow myself to eat this. Of course, we'll eat something here and there, but it's all about that balance. You should want a strong, healthy body enough to say no to unhealthy habits. So say to yourself, I love myself too much to allow myself to sit on the couch the whole day instead of going out for a walk. Or I love myself too much to postpone going to the doctors. You shouldn't wait to get ill to be able to take care of yourself. That's self-discipline and that's self-love. When you truly love yourself, you tell yourself, I love myself too much to put myself in this situation. So you won't make decisions that will lead to a bad outcome that you have to deal with later. Having self-discipline is looking at the bigger picture, so you're not only thinking about the current moment and the current pleasure that you want, but the things that you will want in the future and what you want to build for your life. If you struggle with self-discipline, then you haven't really learned about self-love yet, because the two are deeply connected. People who lack self-discipline will postpone their dreams. And procrastination leads to frustration, sadness, and really just dissatisfaction because you keep postponing what truly matters to you. For example, when you hit snooze on your alarm in the morning, you're already procrastinating. You're sending a message to your brain that you don't want to deal with that day. A simple trick is to set your alarm, put your phone really far away from your bed, and just get up as soon as it rings. Once you're up, avoid checking your phone first thing in the morning. Just have some time to meditate, ground yourself, pray before you consume any information that's out there online. If you have unhealthy habits, they won't change overnight, but with discipline, you can rewire your brain. Some habits take around 21 days to change, some take longer. It really depends, but with discipline, you can change your life. If you don't exercise, maybe start with a 30-minute daily walk, listen to your favorite podcast, and you will go by so quickly. It's not too much that it will overwhelm you, but it's not too little to be insignificant, and you can build up from there. Something I have implemented into my life is eating healthy meals, and to be able to change my habits, what I did was I focused on a single meal. For example, I started with breakfast, and I made sure that every breakfast I was having really nutritious food, and after that I changed to lunch and I started to meal prep, so I made sure that every lunchtime I was eating something healthy, and so on. Fixing one area of your life will naturally improve the other areas as well, and that's why self-discipline is so crucial. If you don't develop self-discipline, you won't achieve your goals. So no matter what distractions come your way, just say no. Stop making excuses like, I've worked so hard, so I deserve this now, because that mindset can be the biggest form of self-sabotage. Once a new habit is part of your routine, you start to feel fulfilled and you will start to see the changes in your life, and you will want to make changes in other areas as well. When you take action, your thoughts start to align with it, and that's how you build a new lifestyle. You already have everything you need to make it happen, so the choice is yours. It's up to you to have self-discipline, to say no to the things that distance you from your dreams, and to choose what brings you happiness and success. Don't be that immature to keep chasing instant gratification. Life is about choices, and you have to choose between experiencing the temporary pain of discipline or the lifelong pain of regret. And you don't want to wake up years from now frustrated, realizing that you haven't achieved anything that you set up for yourself. No, you need to take small daily steps, and you need to start now. And when you look back, if you don't start today, then you will regret it. You look back and you wish that you had started sooner. So why didn't I start that course? Why didn't I start that business? Why didn't I do that for myself? So now I want you to take action. I want you to write down in a comment a habit that you're willing to start today. Make it a milestone, a decision, an action. So write it down. It can be personal. You don't have to share your details. Just mark today as the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Then go to the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and this is something I do myself, and it's very powerful. Say your name and show some love to yourself. Giovanna, I love you so much that I won't allow you to stay in this situation. Giovanna, I love you so much that I won't let you settle for less. Because if you prioritize other people's opinions instead of staying true to yourself, then you're not practicing self-love. So say it, I love you so much that I won't allow you to keep living this way. I love you so much that I won't allow you to stay in a job that you hate. I love you so much that I won't allow you to be in a relationship that's holding you back. Whatever it is, say it out loud. And if you went through a breakup, say to yourself, I won't allow you to stay stuck in that pain. Whatever change you need to make, just own it. You will be amazed at how things begin to shift once you start making those decisions for yourself. Because movements changes thoughts, and habits have power. And when you start today, you have so much gratitude in the future. Like I said, you either choose the temporary pain of discipline now or a lifelong pain of regret. But you can win the world if you haven't conquered your mind first. And just remember that you already have everything that you need. And if this message resonated with you, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any other new videos coming up. Also, share this video with someone that might need it, because if it helped you, then it can certainly help more people as well. And don't forget to leave a comment below saying what action you're starting today. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I'm always posting content on how you can become the best version of yourself. And my content is also on Spotify, so you can listen to it while on your hot girl walks or when you're at the gym or cleaning the house, you name it. Oh, and if you want to be part of my 30 Days to Self-Love Challenge, I'll leave the link down below. You can get started now. I'm sure you will be transformative in your life. That's it, my lovelies. So now go to the mirror and tell yourself what you will no longer tolerate in your life. Just remember that you have the power to change everything around you.